Oh yeah. You guys, it is finally time for the matchup that I think a lot of people have been waiting for. And I know these teams have been waiting for that, especially Secret, because they want to have a chance to have revenge on Newbee, who knocked them out in multiple majors. So I kind of lost some people. And Ted is still sick, so I gotta settle for what's left. And I think what's left is behind that door. Oi! Dude, what did you do? You actually broke it.
No, yeah, but they're always fixable. Right. Hey, he fixed it. I think you fixed it.
I did not fix it.
Fixed it.
That is not how you fix it.
All right.
All right, welcome to the
yeah.
Fever Show, and thank you for ruining my door.
You know, I had this joke coming in where like Owen was just bursting through like the Kool-Aid Man, except for with Monster Energy. But I didn't expect him to actually break down a door in the process.
I mean, it's not broken. It still functions.
No,
as
it's
a door.
definitely broken.
It
It's
closes.
definitely-
It has two states. It's closed at the moment. It also can open, just in a bit of a different way.
All right, welcome, guys.
sure.
I think you've joined me at the right time, by the way. This is the
I'm ready. I'm geared up.
hypest matchup.
I've got a balanced diet here. I
yeah?
have a full sugar monster and a sugar-free. So I
Okay.
can have all the taste, but I can also, watch my calories.
I don't think that's how that works.
It's advanced monster energy physics. I don't agree, but trust me.
All right.
Anyway,
Secret versus Newbee. That's our matchup. We're in winners bracket semifinals number 2. We're here for the revenge matchup because Secret wants revenge. This is the matchup that I think every person that we talk to on Secret, like, what matchup are you looking forward to most? Newbee. Want to kill Newbee.
but yeah, understandably. What was it? It was the Bucharest Major, right?
Yeah.
Where we saw Newbee get the 2-0. And Puppy has told us in the interviews that he is very intent on getting revenge. And I think, Secret wants something, they'll certainly do their best to get it. So I think we're going to see a strong one. Because at the same time, I don't think Newbee is any weaker than they were then. If anything, they're proving they're just as strong, if not stronger. I think we're going to see a fantastic clash of the Titans here.
I think this will be bit of a litmus test to be able to see whether or not Team Secret and their downfall that we've been kind of proclaiming for the last couple of weeks, that they haven't really looked as good as they used to. Honestly, they used to look better than Liquid. And then I think the meta just ended up being a lot faster than they were used to. They struggled to be able to adapt. Now, this tournament and this matchup against Newbee is a good test in seeing whether or not that's true.
Yeah, it really is. For Newbee as well, I mean, they have looked really good, but they also were, for example, hoping to get further in the Bucharest Major. They were knocked out by their fellow countryman, VGJ Thunder. But yeah, they get a do-over as well. And we get to hear what they thought about this matchup from KP, who we talked to before this match.
Thank you very much, Sheev. Yes, I'm here with KP from Team Newbee. KP, you're up against Team Secret today at Adelan. Recently, of course, you were able to 2-0 them. Are you confident that you can do so again?
Yeah, I'm confident. They're just sitting like right next to me, but yeah, we're really confident.
Are you confident that you're going to be ready to deal with them in the draft? These guys, they've been bringing something new. We've saw the mid one, Phoenix. Are you ready for some surprises?
I think they're not going to do anything too special against us. That's my guess. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. As a Newbee, KP, sounding very confident. We'll see as we get into our matchup of Secret versus Newbee.
It's always interesting to, ask, like, how do you think you will do against that person that's standing right over there? I'm going to crush him. Okay. No, but KP sounded very confident, and I think he is right with not expecting too many surprises here from Secret.
I mean, that's why I think he's wrong. I think Secret's still going to do some wacky stuff.
Oh, well, come on. The Phoenix mid
for this.
was...
Maybe not Phoenix mid, but I don't think you can guarantee that Secret are going to keep it all like, cool and very meta. I think there's definitely a chance Secret throwing a bit of a curveball, especially if they get a game up in game 1.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think Team Secret needed to change something. I think that at Bucharest, they tried to play a much faster game. Yeah. It wasn't a good look for them, but they still need to be capable, no matter where the meta goes from here to TI, they still need to be capable of playing that kind of game. And so I would not be surprised whatsoever if Owen is completely right
I would not be surprised if I'm completely wrong, because this does also sometimes.
I would also not be surprised by that either.
Okay. Before the match, Owen, you also had the chance to talk to Cyborg Matt. Let's take a look.
Thank you very much, Steve. Yes, I'm here with Cyborg Matt, of course, manager of Team Secret. Matt, your guys are going up against, of course, Newbee. This is a team that previous lands, they've given you a few issues. Puppy said yesterday was looking forward to facing them. How confident are you that the boys are going to have the advantage against Newbee this time?
I think we're feeling pretty happy. It's when we go against Newbee, historically we've been pretty strong against them. Recently, not the case, but I think we're prepared for them today, so we'll see.
And in terms of sort of these picks that you've been coming out with, we've had a mid-1, mid-Phoenix. I just want to know, what's your reaction when you're sort of sitting there and you see them whip out something like the mid-Phoenix? Do you trust in the boys?
I mean, you have to trust them. I mean, at the end of the day, when if you're playing with a team that's trying to come up with new ideas and stuff and not just sticking to what the current meta is, I mean, it's a good sign for the future of the team.
Well, thank you very much, Matt. We'll look forward to seeing Secret hopefully push the meta even further forward.
Yeah, we gotta have more inventions.
I knew Owen's analysis seemed way too correct to be from him. You literally just stole what Cyborg Matt said in the interview. That is exactly... I was like, man, Owen's on point right now.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I did, didn't I? I mean, yeah.
Don't try and play dumb with me.
It's
You know what
okay.
you're up to.
It's okay. What was your own opinion then?
On what?
All right, never mind. So,
I can give you my opinion on anything. We can talk about anything you want. What do you want to talk about?
Dota 2.
Oh, I want to actually have a question. Why did you interview Cyborg Matt and not one of the players?
Because the players told me to fuck off. That's how it goes. Life of an interview.
This man's had a little bit too much monster. I apologize, production.
Life of an interviewer can be very, very difficult. People start to think, ooh,
It really is.
what?
No, I did it there with no practice. It was easy, honestly. Anyone that complains about interviewing is an idiot. That was a joke, by the way. Because
Jesus, you're trying to get yourself in the doghouse with production and Shiva right now.
Are
and
you sure?
this is
Are
the
you
Shiva
sure that
show.
there's monster in there?
Yeah. I explained my drinking habits quite clearly earlier. It does not need any further clarification.
All right.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
out of control.
we can talk about Dota because that's what we're here for. Winners bracket semifinals, and the draft has begun. Newbee versus Secret. Best of 3. Winner goes to the top 3 of the tournament and will join Team Liquid there in the in the winners bracket semifinals. That is, not in grand finals, not yet. And let's take a look at what they have. We have seen a lot of Team Secret with Bounty Hunter, so that's the first phase ban. Not surprising there. We're gonna look out for perhaps some surprises coming out here in this best of 3.
I hope so. I mean, I think the
be
early
fun.
phases of both drafts and lineups are not going to be anything too crazy. I mean, we can guarantee to see sort of the meta picks. I mean, what are we seeing left in at the moment? The big ones. I'm sure both teams have got a ban left, but Sand King's still there, Rubik's still there, Omni's still there, Razor's still there.
There's a lot of heroes.
There's another 100 heroes still left.
Sure. But you know my point. And also that of course one of the heroes that caused issues for Secret in one of the games, because I believe was the SCCC Death Prophet, and a hero that we've seen continues to be incredibly strong. So I'll be interested to see how Death Prophet plays into the drafts today between these two teams.
Well, we saw Death Prophet a lot yesterday, and then today she's kind of been absent. I find.
You know what's also been absent is Terrorblade.
Yeah.
Very, very
We've seen
interesting.
only,
we have one
No-Chill.
game at Terrorblade today.
Yeah, No-Chill
we had
played it.
one-
Yeah, but there
just
was-
other than that, yeah.
Before that series, the previous series, there was not a single Terrorblade pick or ban.
Yeah.
Right? It went through entire drafting phase completely unnoticed. I do think that hero definitely reached his peak, and teams started being able to get better and better addressing it. I'm just still surprised that it's completely out of the pool, because I still think it is very viable.
Yeah. I know, a bit of a targeted one there, the Abaddon ban. That is a hero you do not see first phase banned in pretty much any other draft, but against Secret Newbee. Taking it out from the start. I just heard a hero being mentioned that I'm not even going to bring up because they're not going to do it. Someone on Secret just said the word Bloodseeker, and if they do that,
One thing that I can say though,
If they pick a Bloodseeker,
they seem in very high spirits,
they do.
which I think is very good.
I mean, everyone is. This is a lovely land to be at. It really is. All the teams are having fun. KP, he's ecstatic. You know, they're having a great time. Elder Titan opening for Newbee. I'll be interested to see how Secret deal with this. You know, this is one of those heroes I think is very strong, but there are definitely cores in the game that can destroy an Elder Titan's game, like the Lifestealer. You got a Sand King. If I'm Newbee now, I would be very sort of aware that Ace could just grab the Lifestealer in this game.
Yeah, I think it's okay. They can also go for a double support opening. I know a lot of teams want to be able to open and save their support for the second phase,
Sure.
but Ancient Apparition Sand King has been a really nice combination so far. And before Bucharest, it was a hero that they were actually running to counter the Elder Titan a lot of times. Thanks to the Chilling Touch, it's a really good way to make sure ET can't just run you over. Instead, it's going to be the Witch Doctor, who kind of operates similarly in the fact that he does have a very big threat to the Elder Titan, thanks to Maledict.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And very quick pickup from Newbee in response, getting Rubik, as we are seeing most people loving to play when there's a Sand King in the game. One of those heroes that's nice and easy to grab that extra stun, and is incredibly nice to play around with if you're the Rubik.
Yeah, it's a China classic for sure.
Yeah.
So there is still one of the most notorious cores right now, going back to Bucharest in this tournament as well. The Gyrocopter was not touched in this first opening phase, and I feel like he is one of the cores that you're okay with opening with.
Yeah, for me, I think, at the moment, in terms of what Secret will want, Gyro and still the Lifestealer, because I think Rubik is one of those heroes that you're very happy playing a Lifestealer against. You've got not very good spells for yourself to lose to the Rubik. And you know, the Rubik is never really going to be a threat to yourself, unless you get some sort of incredible steals in terms of the other ones. But I'm looking for that Ace Lifestealer this game still.
5 seconds
Well, see, Pop is going to be the ban from Secret, and Newbee, they will look towards Ace's hero pool now. They take away his Lone Druid. We have seen a few Lone Druids. Well, let's just say if we were just seen the one Lone Druid game, didn't we, or was there a second one?
We
saw Envy play it. Yeah,
Yesterday we saw him as well, I think.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think we did.
something like that, yeah.
10 seconds
But not
remaining.
today. We saw him banned.
It's very effective against a lot of these magic damage lineups that
Yeah.
end up running out of steam because the Lone Druid is so tanky. And Radiance seems to be quite the great team fighting item right now. You see a lot of Lifestealers going for it. The Bear is obviously picking up as well. Another core that I feel is pretty important for both these teams, it's a pretty good fodder hero in the Brewmaster, but it's even better, I think, for Newbee because of their general team fight focus.
Yeah.
And you do want a strong initiator for Newbee because the Elder Titan 4 position pickup. The difference is Secret, they don't really need the same kind of initiation because their Sand King is able to do that for them. At their
Yeah,
core
I
position.
think you're bang on with that, Brew, especially with what we've just seen a couple of offlaners being banned out, the pool starting to get targeted, and the options are beginning to get limited. Yeah, either side grabbing the Brew could be golden.
10 seconds remaining.
We'll see what Secret do want to prioritize as the third. I've already seen one of Ace's heroes being banned out. Maybe they do want to try and grab Ace's. Now it depends how much they want to try and protect it. They might want to normally leave mid 1-0 later on, and they will grab Aces. And you mentioned a cap, the Terrorblade that we haven't seen too much, but Secret they do respect it, and it by all means it still does feel like one of the strongest carries in the meta.
Yeah, the Underlord ban was what stood out for me for Team Secret,
Yeah.
and I think the two cores that Newbee always pick it against is the Terrorblade and the Gyrocopter, because they feel like the damage reduction on Terrorblade is quite strong, as well as deals with the push really well. But then against a Gyrocopter, it's a hero that is able to generally just tank quite a bit, builds a top pipe to be able to deal with the magic damage, just kind of plays well against the very frenetic, fast pace that Gyro needs to play in games.
Sure.
So.
The thing is that you are, of course, picking into an Elder Titan, and Elder Titans, sort of with the right heroes, can be pretty potent against a Terrorblade.
Hey, he's great at being able to set up that kind of big burst damage, right?
So I'll be interested to see what Newbee can sort of pick around this. And
I think
as good as the Terrorblade is, I think Newbee, they've definitely still got a chance to confidently answer to it.
maybe not right now, but I think Pugna actually would be a very
Down the line.
dangerous pickup. Newbee they are really well set up for a Death Prophet push lineup as well. That being said, Terrorblade was one of the preferred heroes against Death Prophet lineups because of the way that Metamorphosis matches up against Death Prophet pushes in general.
10
But
seconds remaining.
it is still a China classic to be running a Batrider Death Prophet lineup because it just, like, the pick off into a push is just such a powerful tool to be able to quickly take objectives and control the map.
Now with the Batrider pick up for Newbee, something that's going to be very strong in lane if they can get it against that Terrorblade and you know, really cause issues for the early farm for Ace. And you don't want to let this boy get far, as we have seen Ace just devastate games where he gets ahead in the laning stage. So any chance that Newbee have to put some pressure on him early. And wow, I mean, I wanted to see this here. I didn't think we'd see it because we saw the Terrorblade.
Yeah.
But we are going to see the Lifestealer.
That's a mid-1 Terrorblade then.
I imagine it must be. So they still get the Lifestealer, which as I was saying earlier, I really like against the ET and the Rubik. And what they've done here is they pick the Terrorblade, and as I was saying, Newbee, they get the back because they're like, well, this is going to be great against Terrorblade in the lane. But then Team Secret throw this extra curveball and say, well, we're actually going to go back and pick the Lifestealer, which is now also really good against the Bat that you picked to try and counter our safe lane.
And you know what? There's several heroes that I think Newbee would be quite good with right now. A Newbee hero that they pick against Terrorblade that fits against the Lifestealer is Dusa.
Sure.
A classic matchup against the Terrorblade is OD, who deals quite well
I
with single
would
target
love to
focus
see SCCC
of Lifestealer
OD.
as well.
Yeah.
And then if they wanted the more aggressive sort of lineups, the DK, when it comes to just being able to try and push objectives early, high armor hero against Lifestealer as well. That one I'm a little less bullish on, but
I think, yeah, I want to see SCCC on one of those big playmaking mids, or either the OD or the SCC co-op. One of his two strongest. They're both in the pool. They both can do pretty damn well this game. You know, for the co-op, there's not... Sure, there's going to be the Blink Bow Strike down the line, but there's lots of other things you can play around. You've got great Magical Burst to work with the ET Aura, and can sort of look to try and punish the TB earlier. Because all in all, the secret draft at the moment is quite great. And Cap, you were bang on. They do get the Medusa,
nice.
as you mentioned, a hero that's going to be good against both of these cores. And it's sort of as innovative as it is from Secret to get the TB and the Lifestealer against sort of the first three picks. There's a reason why we don't really see these two heroes in the same lineup. This is there's going to be some negatives, surely, Cap, from having a TB and Lifestealer duo core.
5 seconds remaining.
it's a little difficult to be able to secure both of their farm, I think, in the laning phase. Other than that, I think Lifestealer can work with Terrorblade lineup simply because he creates a lot of space for you initially.
Sure. So you're looking to the Lifestealer just go fully active as soon as you get the
I'm not
infest
sure
up.
if this is like a build where you want to be able to go Radiance. I think maybe you want to jump inside your Sand King with just an armlet and start hunting down heroes, especially considering how countered this Lifestealer feels against the Dusa right now. Like, I don't think he's going to be able to just do a whole lot against this core.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if Team Secret were anticipating the Death Prophet, and that's why they picked up the Lifestealer in some way, because the moment I saw that, I was like, oh, you can't run a Death Prophet lineup anymore. Sand King Lifestealer is just like too powerful against that.
Is the Sand King enough as a vehicle for the Lifestealer if you want to get active early? Like,
Yeah.
we're looking for a
not-
Fata,
I mean, Sand King is-
Fata hero, I think, or is
Sure.
Fata going to play the Sand King?
No, I think we're still looking for a Fodder hero here.
I think you need a core that changes this game, because right now Team Secret feel a little bit behind in the draft because Dusa was such a potent pickup. They can still play this game very fast because Elder Titan is a strong laning phase hero, but doesn't give you the best like 10 to 20 minute like sort of team fight. He's just kind of okay, but most other forward positions do better than him. And then besides that, it's Batrider and Rubik, right? Dusa is not going to give you a whole lot there either. So I think
I
they
love that
can
Nyx
kind
ban.
of overwhelm.
I was going to
Great
say,
Pugna.
Secret would have loved the Nyx Assassin. It's
Yeah.
so good against all the Newbee's heroes. It is that vessel for the Lifestealer. I love the Newbee ban out. That was absolutely what I think Secret would have loved to get there.
Especially since the Pugna
Yeah.
was a pickup that
Yeah.
we identified against this lineup earlier.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah, Nyx would have been so perfect for Secret here. I really want to say that they really would have wanted to grab that. But their players made it, and they don't have much time left either. So if that was the intention, we're going to see how they react with this. We've only got 10 seconds left on this.
Maybe like a brew, just to be able to toss the Dusa up, focus on the rest of the heroes.
Honestly, Magnus, let's go Mag Lifestealer.
Or
Ooh, what? This Lifestealer, Terrorblade, and Arc Warden on the same lineup?
You know,
I mean, KP said they didn't think they were going to do anything crazy on Secret. Matt said they would. I said that they've done something. This This is very crazy.
I'm not actually that surprised by it, just because it felt like Lifestealer was in such a bad position
Fought a
that
Terrorblade.
they would have to switch up the priority of these cores in some way. And it felt like there was no offlaner that was really going to guarantee them a draft win.
Damn.
Arc Warden, I honestly have no idea how this hero does, because I think he's supposed to be countered by heroes like Batrider and Pugna, because the bubble doesn't protect you.
So, Cap,
I think...
you got to go first.
I'm going to stick with just the traditional pickup. I feel like Newbee, they kind of did everything they needed to. I thought the Dusa was a perfect pickup in the 4. I thought the Pugna, which we identified early in the draft, I think that is really well set up, both with the ET, but matches up well against the Terrorblade.
Okay.
I think it's good for Sarkborn, but honestly, I couldn't say for sure.
Owen?
I mean, I'm sure these guys are falling around, because at the moment they've got Yapster on the Terrorblade. There's no way
No,
this is a
I think
position
it's
for Terrorblade.
Vada's going to be playing the Lifestealer, and I think Mid1's still on...
I think Mid-1 will play the Arc.
I think Mid1's on Terrorblade, and then I think Ace could be an Arc Warden player. He is, right?
But
He
Ace
is,
is
he's definitely,
before, right?
he
I'm
is
sure
the
Ace-
micro player.
He is the
so-
micro player.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the micro
He is
player.
the
Oh,
I don't
you
know,
got to
man.
mention. Owen?
I think this is too crazy for Secret. I've got to go with Newbie. But I
All
want
right.
to see Secret. This is incredible.
Well, let's find out what's going to happen in this first game of the second winners bracket semifinals. It is over to Pigeon and Blitz.
Back, Shiva, and well, we're back. It's Monster O'Clock. My heart is still beating, and well, I'm joined by Blitz.
Hello.
I'm being spoiled, you know. It was Cap first day, now it's Blitz, and
I don't know if you're being. They're not sending you their best.
oh, you're being too humble. You're being too
That's for
humble.
sure.
But this is an interesting lineup. I don't think we really expect the Arc last pick, right?
Yeah, and I want to click real fast to make sure. Yapster's like, I saw what Kuro did. Tag me in. I'm the new. He bought.
Like he's bought items as well. Yeah, he's got the. But they switch now, don't they?
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
I hope.
They're just trolling us. They gotta be trolling.
Yeah, This has to be some like high tier mess around play.
Like everyone talks about how powerful Reflection is. It's not that powerful to start.
No, you are not. I don't think Yapster's just gonna walk in the lanes, reflect, and run away.
It's like just getting nursery in games. Like, yeah, ours is support. That works as well, right? No, just please.
Don't get me started on reflection as an ability.
Man, that's yeah, because it's the talent that makes it ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's Darkseer wall, but better.
exactly.
Cool.
Filthy. And well, we're
right.
underway. So
So far, okay.
they're sticking with this. I mean, okay, this is not your typical expectation for Secret.
And
but
he
they-
does have reflection level 1. What exactly?
Oh my god.
I guess it's a neat counter to Medusa, at the very least.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, okay, and now...
So is this kind of like maybe they're just going, you know what, we lost 2 last time against Newbee. If we lose this time, we can just blame it on the weird picks. But it's peculiar. I want to see what happens here. I mean, they're going to walk into Kaka. Can actually get him, though. He's moving too fast.
Secret and Fnatic, everyone's just going crazy lately. People are not doing things in the norm right now.
This is like my pubs, and that's not saying a good thing right now. That's like anything could happen, and that's what I've been seeing. I mean, there's some big crazy picks recently so far in DreamLeague, but I mean, the Arc Warden's going to be the frustrating one. If you let this guy get too late in the game, he doesn't really have to commit himself heavily to push into your base. So do you feel like Newbee are on a timer this one, or does the Medusa give them late game?
I think... I feel like Medusa gives them late game as the 3-man reflection's going to fly out.
Oh yeah, but can they actually follow us up? Look at the cask, but they're too split up. Like Yaps is like, I got loads of arm, I can stand it. Kaka, staple gun is a go, but nice stun through from Fada. Can they actually get the kill on the Kaka quick enough? It looks like they might be able to. He's getting pretty low. That's a slow coming through. He tries to cut the trees, but can't quick enough. First blood. And Faith, you don't want to hang around either. These right clicks do add up quickly. Oh, they got a stun. They're going to get a second kill. Yeah, they got that. All right, fantastic start for Secret there.
That was okay. I guess the reflection level 1. I was waiting for so long for them to swap, and they did not. They're going to hold to this.
We judged them, and it was unfair to do so because they just proved us wrong. And actually, I mean, still, Newbee do have the classic, like the more classic Medusa for the late game, but as we were saying, the Arc Warden's nice. I mean, the Sand King is that type of hero that controls the tempo so well in the mid game, right?
Yes. I think they realized like they needed a... When I saw all 3 of those cores, I was like, that's really greedy. There's almost no way to sustain that amount of farm. But I think what they're trying to do is use the TB. Like, if I'm actually trying to theorize why they decided to take this TB, was I think they wanted people to counter it, or they wanted Newbee to counter it, and then they were like, well, Reflection is going to be really good against Medusa because when she pops the split shot and everything like that, we're going to clear out anyways.
And it's like, you know, when you level Metamorphosis, it's not too bad, even on a support, because that extra right-click early on can make all the difference.
Yeah, and I think your Sunder is going to be this really cool utility play.
Oh, hell yeah. Like you know, like a bit like Weaver support when he gets an ag.
Yeah, Moogie.
Oh, Moogie's just shredded. I was so quick in the mid lane. This is the worry. Like, you move away from those creeps. I mean, Flux is one of those spells that just turns it into an immediate kill.
Yeah. So in the previous series, you saw Envy do the Shaman core.
This is getting weirder.
Yeah, this is... the thing is, if it works, you're genius.
Well, I mean,
and if it doesn't, everybody flames you for taking the risk.
but look at Yaps. He's proven the genius. He's actually going to get kill on the Faith here. Can he actually get across? Yes, he can find the kill. Now he needs to get out. SCC can't do this, though, Fada. They actually might turn on to SCC here. Now, Yaps is going to be respectable. He's like, he's got decrep. I don't want to mess with that, but... There's 4 kills on the board for Secret, and 2 of them directly responsible. You could say Yaps, even though one's assist, but like he's having a huge impact so far.
Yapsar is already 1-0-1 in this game, just ran down that Rubik. And this hero has good stats for support.
That's true.
Gonna grab the Metamorphosis. Looks like he's gonna leave the bounty rune to Fada.
What a gentleman. I mean, I'd eat that up, you know.
I would too, in a heartbeat.
Like,
Especially as a 4-position TB.
Yeah, you want quick boots, right? Because you're so slow without them.
Yeah, Puppy gonna get chased down right now.
Oh, he's in a little bit, maybe a little bit trouble with this. Haste on Kaka, but the cask, oh no, just doesn't bounce favorably. Puppy should be able to just cut through the trees though. That means Kaka's gonna go. He's like, no, you don't escape this, Puppy. Cutting all of the trees he could possibly can.
Yeah, he's gonna get a little bit low, but will manage to get out, and that is the first kill on the board, breaking that 0 for Newbee.
Let's strike him back. You know, it's kind of the issue though early on is you can be that aggressive in a lifesteal lane because until he gets like phase boots, what do you care? You get low on HP, it's very hard for lifesteal to finish.
And KP gonna cop some harass, but
so actually we haven't really talked about the top lane. There's been so much drama about the bot lane. Like the top lane, is it just more a stalemate? No one really takes an easy win.
I think lifesteal is quite good against the Bat Rider. Because the Bat Rider never has kill potential on you. No matter how many times you sticky, you're always just going to be able to rage, reset things. And that's the downside of playing Bat, like picking it early on, because oftentimes people just will PL or Weaver or pick one of these heroes that just straight up counter you.
It's a hero that I remember like maybe 2 years ago, it was like almost every game. It was 3 years ago, like Doom, Bat Rider constantly picked or banned. It's kind of interesting because sometimes we see teams try and run that as a support, but I mean, Secret the ones for the surprise today. And on the mid lane, Kaka, no escape for him. Slow but never deaf. And mid one's having a great mid lane here. Yeah, actually.
Up to 14 CS, and he has some kills. Kind of start that you would like to see.
Actually, I mean, at the same time, it just feels like there's a lot of dominance for Secret in this bot lane.
Look at Yapsar. He pops the meta, and he's using it to zone everybody out.
Zone and deny. That's your goal.
This is, I guess, the new, not to use any puns, but the new meta.
Oh, I'm just gonna head thump the keyboard a moment, but I mean, you know, we have seen these very odd supports more recently. It's kind of moving to this point where you can be a bit more flexible what you do with your pulse 4.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not quite back to like jungles coming in having like a Wraith King support sort of thing, but you know, this is weirder than the Wraith King support, I'd say.
Back in Dota 1, I think the craziest thing we saw was like Tinker Broodmother lane.
Oh, really?
And I can't remember who supported who, but Faith gonna get the lift.
Oh, nice jump in there. Turns around with the stun. He needs to move away quickly here, taking a lot of damage. Disarms there. SSC, can he actually get it off? Never blast. There we go. Fada gonna die off. No escape from him. Just gonna stick his little claw in your face, like screw you. But I mean, this is kind of what they need. They need to find some return kills because Yaps did set up a nice lane for Sanking here. So I think it's good that they're focusing on that. The only issue is, can you really afford to leave Arc Warden alone against this Medusa?
I think not with the kind of start and the kind of help that mid one had. Like, this hero is predicated on the principle of snowballing more than almost any other hero in Dota. So you're trying to slow him down, especially in the laning phase. Like once this guy gets a Midas and just starts kicking off.
And actually, like one thing I just checked is look at Moogie's net worth right now. Like he's not doing well in this lane at all. It's not just that he's getting killed; he's not really getting any last hits. And nice sleep coming out onto mid one. Speaking of the man, and there's a lift back. They haven't got the damage though. Can Kaka follow? No. It's like you've got 3 heroes here, but this is kind of the risky part about having a Medusa. It's not easy to follow up.
Yeah, he also has raindrops, 5 magic wand charges, and a fairy fire though. Like there's almost no way that you commit for that.
It's like a perfect one lineup for the side of Secret. You got the Bat Rider, you've got the Pugna. There's a lot of people that get spam out spells. So you more or less, you've got that rebuttal. You've got that save at the last moment every time.
Yeah, mid one continues to just clean up the CS. Is level 6 now.
This is where it gets a little bit rough, though. Oh, and look at the KPI. Have they got the follow-up? No one else is here. He's just going to Firefly. Should be able to escape. The cast coming through, though. The Stomp doesn't actually hit him, but the cast bounces back. KPI going to just be okay. Nope. Open Wounds comes out. Ace. Easy kill for him. And he's been waiting for that for a while now, I think.
Yeah, KP going to go down. No problems whatsoever, as I think Puppy really wanted the last hit. 2 points in the Maledict to be able to trade with the Bat Rider.
He's like, come on, please. Yaps is getting good kills, good hits. Come on, let me have some too. Oh, well, speaking out lane, they pull back Farlight down to half HP. Nice sleep. Can they actually force up there? They're waiting for the Neverblast. They can't get the space for it because they're just too afraid of Yaps and the reflection.
Just going to get beaten back. Fada still had the Burrow Strike 2. As in mid lane, Mugi now going to get slowed up.
Yeah, and this is the power of Flux. Like, you can't underestimate this spell. As soon as he moves away from the creeps, it gets bad again. And oh, he's going to keep going. Can mid one get the final hit? No. Good protection come out from SC. So this is the awkward thing, though. Like, most people, when they commit that deep, there's a price to pay. But Arkwood never has to pay that price because he just sends the double after you.
And Puppy in mid one right now.
Oh, no.
Make this play. Smart
Bounces back again. And the Flux is there. They should be able to follow us up easily. Well, looks like the cancerous pair of pain rather of mid one is just spreading double lanes now, and this is rough because in the bot lane it still feels like it's going Secret's way. And I mean, how do you turn? Look, where do you look on the side of Newbee? What's your focus now?
I think for Newbee, it's try to get your supports a little bit more because they're going to be the ones making the moves in this game. Like, you need to make sure that the Bat Rider, the ET, and the Rubik are playing together at this point. The downside for them is that there are a lot of dead lane heroes, like just lanes that they straight up can't gank, or it's too much of an investment to go for in the first place.
Yeah, it's like you would have hoped, like, with the mid lane being so short, you can't really get in there on the Arc Warden because he just has the Flux to slow one you down, walk away.
Yeah.
At the same time, that bot lane that would have been exposed. It's just, I mean, the reflection's still working out so perfectly for Yaps. And then, I mean, what does that leave you with? A life stealer? Not until you get 6 on the bat, which he now has, but do you have damage to follow that up? I'm not sure if you do. Well, they are smoked up anyway. Newbee going to try and rotate round. KP at the ready. They need to actually set him up for a last super. Meanwhile, on the bot, like Kaka. Yaps is like, just leave me alone to farm this. And oh, they finally found mid one. Can actually get the kill, though. He summons his double, and the cast bounces favorably for them as a result. Now, look at the turnaround. Can they actually do this? Ace says, let's fight. They force the last two out onto him. SC getting pretty low here. Same with Faith. Mid one, he's actually not bothered at all. We get the kill with Faith. SC does escape just in time. And I felt like you put almost everything onto that kill on Arc Warden, and you still walk away with nothing.
Yeah, they're going to lose 2 heroes for that. Not the kind of trade that they wanted, and they waste the time of their safe laner. The Arc Warden just continues to get farm, and that lead just steadily climbs. They're already up to 5,000 gold.
This is fast.
Yeah, that is 9 minutes in. Yapsor trying to get core farm on himself. Has been left alone at this bottom lane. Trying to take advantage of that, but Fada's right back here.
It's like top 3 net worth for them, and it's so cozy. It's like, I didn't expect the Sand King to have this good of a start, and then we just start seeing the TB, who I think this is the poorest we've ever seen a TB for good reason. But even Puppy's got more gold than him at this point, so I kind of like this because I think getting a little bit extra gold, a little bit extra leveling.
Oh, at bottom though.
Oh yes, they're gonna quickly melt through him. Yaps. I mean, we were just talking about him, like he's all the focus, and that's a good kill. At the moment, Sand King doesn't have that blink, so you've got no chance of a rebuttal reinitiation. He's getting close, though, up to 1,600 gold. Oh, there's the center coming through, but no follow-up. Okay, I mean, you stop a tower push, I guess. I'm not sure it was too much concern. SC can just keep walking back and forth.
Yeah, immediately apologizes. Thought they were going to get a little bit closer to that, but they're going to go for the smoke instead. They were spotted by the ward, though.
Yeah, this should be pretty obvious. I wonder if they try and just set this up for themselves. But no, they actually catch out Faith. A little bit greedy coming this far forward. Now he's going to die off. There's a cast. Look at it go. Easy little clean up there for them. I'm not sure why Faith hung around there. Did they really think they could go back in on it? Maybe the ET enables them to get that sleep and then turn around with an Everblast?
Potentially, but even then, they know that the Arc Warden's down there too. But KP is going to farm up some neutrals, try to stabilize his net worth. Is not that far from the Blink Dagger.
It's getting close. I like sometimes we like to see Bat Riders go for drums. This is just not a drums game because you use that to sometimes escape or get in. If Open Wounds comes out, there's no way you can actually escape at all. Well, it just feels like they're putting so much attention on this bot lane, and I kind of like the fact that they've brought mid one down here instead, and now they're just like, yaps, you just start farming the mid lane. But look at this, jumping in. Just saying, mid one bin is good, and actually Faith can get away. He stole the Burrow Strike, but look at the Spirits that just chased him through. They'll find the kill as well. And mid one already unstoppable this stage. 6-0-3, and we're only 11 minutes into the game.
He has had a very successful start on a hero that absolutely requires it. Second in net worth. That doesn't even take into account what Ace has done so far in the Lifestealer. They are, Newbee right now are getting dominated all around the map.
This is going to be like a quick ratings time this rate for Ace. I mean, just mention him. And usually, as the worry is, can your life still get ratings quick enough? Hell yes, this type of game. Mid one's just creating so much space. So now they're going to find more. They jump straight in. Kaka. Goodbye. Puppey. The Death Ward's still going. SC down half HP. They could just put down some Spirits and maybe go for him.
They want to go for the dive.
Yep, they're going to go in. That's going to take a lot of damage, but they should be fine here. They got the Burrow Strike available. Now they just need to clean this up. They do get the kill. Valor will make it out as well. I wasn't sure for a second there because mid was out of mana. He didn't have enough for the Spark Wraith, but didn't need it in the end, really.
I think STCC also, he used the life drain to try to save his teammate for a second.
Yeah.
Thought like maybe if I get this off for long enough, we can go for some kind of turn, but without it available, that was an easy call for the dive. They had Spark Wraith position 2 in case any TP were going to come forward.
That's the great thing about Spark Wraith is it's a scouting skill as well as a good nuke. And I mean, you just look at this right now, 3-14, 12 minutes in a 7k net worth, and it's just climbing. It's not like this is spiking back and forth. It's just slowly moving out of control. Like I said, it's a snowball hero. Arc Warden, he needs to be snowball, and he's doing it fantastically.
Pretty much everyone on their team right now is snowballing.
I mean, look at the supports. They're not doing too bad net worth-wise. They're actually catching up with Pugner at this rate, and it feels like you're going to put a lot of pressure on the Batrider to deliver now, but it's a single target hero. You can't really come. It's not that type of hero like a Sand King that's going to turn around a huge team fight, right?
The scariest part right now of this game is even if you go for one immediate kill, like, does that really net you enough that you get back into this game?
Oh, Fada, the jump in. What? All right, you want to hide? We'll use the epicenter. At least that one got a kill this time.
Yes.
So everything on the improvement there.
I think at this point they are so comfortably ahead. They can feel how comfortably ahead they are. They're just willing to commit that.
Yeah, I mean, is that a blink? I think Batrider's now got his as well. Yeah, he's just picked up his, so Sand King got his just before him. I mean, Newbee need to find a kill quick, or at least some towers, because this gold is not going to slow down. Not with Bid having that Midas already, and Lifesteal approaching the Radiance.
They're going to make their grand reveal here as they're all in mid lane.
Hello, KP. Can they do anything? Oh, Sleep comes in, catches on the mid one, but you can't approach it. As soon as you do, you're already slow with the flux. KP can't even initiate.
Yeah. Not even a fight that he might not necessarily want to go for. Is KP going to get slowed up by the reflection? No follow-up, though.
Yeah, I think they were worried about the Firefly there. That can turn on you very quickly if you're not careful. It's the right move, but it's just a little reminder to the side of Newbee that you can't just sit there and wait on initiation. If Newbee don't go quickly, Secret can just turn on them instantly. Actually, I have to wonder, what is the pro? I mean, we've seen the Mask Madness come out from the Medusa. Is there anything different? Do you go super defensive, you get Hurricane Pike here? Do you think that's crucial for Newbee, or do you feel like the Batrider can just bring the problem to you, and then you can just sweep through it quicker with...
I'd be okay Massive Menace and a Hurricane Pike, then just going for the standard build, Butterfly Scotty. I don't even know if you get to that point, though, at this rate.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. I mean, everyone was looking towards this series like, oh, this is going to go very long, but if Newbee don't start to find these kills soon, there's no chance your Medusa is going to... Because Medusa's just been trying to farm all game, and you look at the net worth right now, she's 4th.
Everyone is farmed right now, though, on the side of Team Secret.
Yeah, there's not much that's gone wrong for them so far.
Yeah, the Lifestealer already has that fully completed Radiance. They're going to invade into this ancient area. This is huge for Mugi.
They're going to catch him. Yeah, Mugi's a big kill from here. Oh, but nice steal Sandstorm again. They're like, what? This is what I want, but they're jumping on Mugi. Nice last hit coming out to hold up Lifesteal, and now Fada getting preload, but so is Faith. Nice use of the gaze. Mugi's got no man to work with. Needs to be careful. He's going to force him away. Ace might turn around. There's a reflection coming in. Yaps looking for a kill. KP getting low. Will actually die off in the end, and now the rest of them should make it out. So
Faith is so low.
Faith, they don't know he's there, though. They're going to spot him. They've got to see him there, right? No? They're pinging. Yep. Look at the Spark Race. There it is. He accepts his fate.
Yeah, now they're going to go for the Ancients themselves. This was the insurance from Mugi.
I mean, if your Medusa can't farm, you've got nothing to follow through. This Pugna is not taking towers early. I mean, you look at it right now, I think there's, one tower taken by the side of Newbee. And that's grim at this stage in the game. I mean, Secret can afford to only have one tower. They've got such a lead. Actually, I'm wondering what you want to really do with the Pugna. I mean, he's going for the 4-star first. I think he has to, though, especially against like the lifesteal open wounds, the reflection. All these slows just set up kills easily, right?
I think, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a way for Newbee to get back into this game. It's obvious, like, you're going to try to get your Medusa in a position where she gets, like, 6-slotted and they can hold, like, when it comes to the ultra high ground. But I don't even know if Secret allows you to push to that kind of pace.
Even if you do, like, you just have the Arc Ward and split pushing as well.
Yeah.
So if you draw attention, you're still taking something.
And I'm not certain if they even secure themselves a late game here. Is SCCC going to go for the TP out? Is going to be successful?
It's like, it was always going to be just about, they can never break through quick enough.
Yeah. YapzOr is indeed going for, like, some kind of weird build where...
He just solo died to Fada there. That was the epicenter, though. But I think that's worth it. The Rubik's probably your biggest concern, because you've got some big spells you could steal here that could turn things around. I mean, all it takes is a cask bouncing favorably, and suddenly Secret could lose a hero.
I think Fada at this point just, like, kills a kill.
Oh, they find another one. KP, he's going to drag you back, but what's the point? You know it's going to come here. Kaka. And actually turn onto him. They're waiting for the bar strike. 2 seconds. Kaka, it should be the easy kill. He sacrifices his life for his court. No! Going to save him to decrepify. Ace trying to chase through. Should still be able to get this, though. Rage popped, and off he goes. Now they're going to chase for more. Fada's like, bar strike again, boys. You want more? Here it is. Served on a platter. Have yourself a small, eternal undead child. They should put that into the top push. Oh no, Mugi. Force use the gaze. That is expensive because now Secret don't have to slow down. They go straight in. They find Faith. The Death Ward gets committed. Not sure it was really needed, but just to be safe.
They are straight up getting overrun right now.
Like how long, like if this continues, how long before Newbee just tap out? Because we see some teams like they kind of hang in there. They're like, maybe we can come back. And you're kind of sitting there waiting for a mistake. And the longer it goes, the more frustrated you get, right?
Feel like Newbee will play this out. A team like Newbee, I think they're too proud to GG out at this point.
They'll fare the storm, at least until they lose, like, what, 2 lanes. But it's like anything can happen then, because Secret, while they are being dominant here, they're not at the stage where they quickly break buildings instantly yet.
Yeah, I've seen crazier Medusa comebacks, as has Newbee, the series that they played at ESL Genting against Secret.
Oh yeah, that one was, I mean, that showed the true power of Medusa. It's like, I always define her as this walking fortress.
Yeah.
And your concern is they have to come to you, though. But I mean, Newbee have got the setup to make that happen. Well, they catch the illusion of Arcwood. I mean, look at the health on SC every time. This is just the illusion on its own. It's just so easy to go in with an extra hero or find a kill. But I feel Secret with a 12k net worth lead, they don't want to risk anyone. And Newbee will smoke up. They're going to try and make something happen here.
Every one of those heroes, high value target. And even the Terrorblade is just barely behind the Bat Rider.
Yeah, 4,500 compared to the 5,000. They're moving around right now. They might walk into the Sand King, but he's infested. This would be the worst target for them. Yaps, on the other hand, you can kill him quick. Like, wait, oh no, this one's just an illusion.
Now they're going to get spotted. Mid one is invised up. They're going to see everyone here.
They jump on the Puppy. Can they kill him off quick enough? No, they can't. There's a jump through. The epicenter's big. Kaka already dead. And look, the last two doing nothing at the moment as you just get shredded through. 3 dead already. In the meantime, Mugi, you need to run. You've got the mana back. TP out as fast as you can. They have got the stun, though. Double kill for Ace and 4 dead on the side of Newbee. But it might be 5. SC, he's trying to run away. He's trying to turn around the Yap. So there's a stun. He's like, it's okay. We can keep this going. Stun's coming off cooldown, but we don't even need it. The right click secure it. And it's a team wipe. As Secret just asserting complete dominance so far. I mean, this is at least going to be a tier 2. I don't think you can push high ground yet.
Yeah, the support Terrorblade is... I don't want to say that it's the reason why they're winning. I think there are other independent factors, but it's certainly not losing them the game. YapzOr using the Spirit Vessel against the Pugna.
Yeah.
Not able to do anything during the life drain. And even though Newbee get 5-man wiped, 16k down, it looks like they do want to play things out. Still holding on to that faint glimmer of hope.
I mean, it's a Medusa, right? You get like super late. That's in what, top 3 late heroes, I'd say, or at least top 5. Definitely top 5. That must be. But yeah, it's looking pretty rough. I mean, what buttons? I never actually look at the win graph because last time I looked, it had 100%, and then the team that had 0% won, so I didn't trust it. There it is. Look at that. That is 97% in favor of Secret. Thank you, Dota Plus.
It's not 100 though.
Yeah, it's not 100, okay? You can cover any kind of comeback. This is why I'm going to trust my analyst here as opposed to a robot.
It is nigh impossible.
It's like this. They're at the point where it's like, lifesteal, you don't even need to farm. Just hop in me, we'll go looking for more kills, and they might find it. They come around the back. These supports are very edible, and all the cars bouncing through. They're going to catch two. There it is. You're going to force staff back, but Kaka's dead as well. And now you actually TP Mugi in. Like, what are they doing? You shouldn't be here right now. You got the gaze, but you just need to use it defensively and move the hell away, but you can't. There's a lasso coming through. They actually stone up Ace, but look at this. It's just protected from the glimmer and all the sparks of the Devil War, but no one cares. The epicenter. GG. They've had enough 21 minutes in, and this feels like maybe our most one-sided match so far today.
That was something else. Newbee just did not look like they stood a chance at any point in that game. Secret rolled them so hard. All three of their cores got farmed. Nobody got pressured. Nobody got punished. That was incredibly well done.
I mean, Yaps is now going to be setting weird new standards for our pub games. But, I mean, how much credit do you give to this Terra play? Because he set up a fantastic lane.
It was cool. I'm a traditionalist, and even I don't even know if it was necessary because Secret played so well, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I wonder if Secret have more interesting things. I mean, we saw Fnatic, they went for the Shaman on one game up rather. Maybe Secret now get even more bold.
I'm not really sure how they're going to top that, but...
Well, we will go to a short break, and then we'll be back with the couch before finding out what will happen next. Will Secret just stomp this, or Newbee just going to come back and strike hard? We'll find out soon.